It's being a Christian not just in what you say, but in what you do, and maybe having to stand out from the crowd a little bit. Maybe it's learning how to live a life as a single person after you've gone through a divorce, or you've been widowed and now have to figure out, how do I do life within this new situation? And all of those things are things that require bravery, but I just began to ask God, what is your definition of brave? And we want to talk about that today. But I want to ask you this question this morning. Do you think that you are brave? And I'm not going to ask, you don't have to answer, just in your head, be honest with yourself. Do you think you are brave? Do you feel like you're brave? Did you have the same answer to both of those questions? What keeps you from feeling brave? Most of us would like to think that we're brave at times, but often our opinion of what we know to be wrong about ourselves gets in the way of that, right? If we're being honest, often we feel like we have to overcome that thing in our lives before we can step out and be brave. In other words, we see bravery on the other side of that piece of our lives that we want to change. In other words, we want people to think we're brave. We want to be brave. And we want people to think that we think we're brave, right? But sometimes we feel the gap between who we want to be and who we feel like we are. Sometimes we feel the gap between who we want to be and who we feel like we really are. If we're really honest, our moments of feeling brave seem to be few and far between, and our desire to be brave begins to fade with each time that we feel like we have failed in certain areas. Be brave again this morning, and I'm going to show you. I want to set it up and say, these are pictures from this past summer when we stayed with my brother who lives on a lake, and it was an amazing, amazing time with family. But I have to tell you I'm being brave because I'm showing you pictures of myself. I haven't had a full cup of coffee yet, which anybody who knows me knows I need that right away in the morning.
Amen.
I'm in my PJs.
Come on.
No makeup. I think I brushed my teeth, so we've got one at least there. But I'm going to show you this picture, and if anyone who knows me knows in a moment when this picture comes up why this is brave for me. I am not what you would call an outdoorsy person. I like things to be clean. I won't say I'm a germaphobe, but you know, some of my friends mock me about that. And so here I am, I was fishing, my brother-in-law, you know, I won't lie, he baited the hook and everything for me, and I was awesome. It was the kind of fishing you want. I went out there, cast it out, and about 30 seconds later I reeled in a good fish. So that was good for me. I figured I'd quit while I was ahead. But I'm showing you this picture because not only was that a brave moment because I couldn't let my children show me up and think that I was a wuss and that I couldn't touch the fish, but this is the picture that I put on Facebook. Look how cool I am, I caught a fish. But my husband caught a picture of me just moments later, and sometimes we put on a face of bravery, right? Like we have our Facebook face, you know, the face that we want people to think that we're brave. But they're going to show you this next picture here. I don't know if you can see at the very bottom, but the fish is like falling out of the picture at the bottom there. Somehow, I had my finger hooked, you know, you go through the gills and all come out. The thing was perfectly still, and all of a sudden he was like, and like wiggled right off my finger. And so that was me as the wind, like, I can't believe that just happened. So sometimes we put on a brave face, right? And this is what real life really feels like to us inside. So back to our theme of brave. At some point we have to answer the question of what is true bravery?